Hello there, my name is MrSmartDonkey. Welcome to another battle on the first round of the Total War Tournament. With me is officially Devin.
I'm over here, and I'm going to be taking a little look at the fate of HaxoTheHunter.
Indeed, against Prussian Prince, who's controlling this army over
So
here.
it could be a nasty fate. Prussian Prince probably the favourite to win.
Indeed, yes. He has been said by many to be the eventual winner, or predicted by many to be the eventual winner of this tournament. But we will see, of course. The first person he has to climb over as a first obstacle is indeed HaxoTheHunter. He's got a very odd army.
Yeah, Haxo's brought so few units, so I'm guessing these must be special units, and I think it's probably because of this right flank he's got. It's filled with shock infantry, so he's got all his two-handed warriors and the elite variant here. So, as I was just saying, because we just recorded this, now recording it again, he's very obviously going to go heavy on the right. He's got all the shock infantry on the right, and he's put more cavalry on the right than on the left, so I think it's fairly obvious to Prussian Prince what he's going to expect from this battle plan, and of course has the big weakness that his right flank is super weak against missiles, and he hasn't brought any missile units.
Not a single missile
Prussian
unit.
Prince has, so
Indeed.
he's going to have to use this very carefully if he wants to get away with it.
Got a bunch of Nordic bows. The thing is, normally that would be, it could be an advantage to either side, really, because obviously Haxo's units are fairly weak against range units. But the thing is that he charges all the way in anyway. It doesn't really matter because he's not going to get shot very much. But the thing is that Prussian Prince actually has Huskarls only, which are a really good similar unit that also just charge in and do a lot of damage. So it could work out for either side. So it's just going to be, that's why it looks like this battle is going to be very short, only 4 minutes and 13 seconds.
It's 4 minutes long. And
It looks
definitely looks like Prince has the more balanced and bigger force for some reason. So Haxo has to use his shock cav effectively. That's the advantage he has.
They're just gonna, I reckon they're just both gonna charge in, and just it's gonna be a very quick battle.
That would explain the 4 minutes, yeah, if both sides just ran at each other.
Yeah.
And it just gets decided on pure stats. Well,
let's find out.
Yes. In 3, 2, 1, fight!
Let's do it.
And Haxo is, he's going right. He's running from the very start. He's going to run at the enemy.
Looks like Prussian Prince is doing the same exact thing, actually. He's also
running. This
running.
whole formation up, the cavalry. He's going to keep his cavalry in the battle line, which is a curious choice. They're not going out onto the flanks at all.
Unless he's charging his cavalry in. That would be a very
He could simply cavalry charge this line. I think that would be quite effective.
It would indeed. That would be very effective, in fact.
Yeah, Haxo's going to be forced to pull his cavalry in to try and rear attack before these guys break through. But, I mean, Prince has so many cavalry units, he could very easily distract those cav. He's going to go right through by the looks of things.
Oh, wow, yes. And he has range units as well.
He just goes right through the front line with the cav.
Wow.
So,
oh, my God, that's very effective, actually.
Medieval 2 style.
Wow, he just demolished that.
Obliterated all of those super expensive elite troops.
Oh, my God.
They got annihilated immediately.
And his archers are getting charged. He's like, oh, whatever, archers. He just obliterated the entire main line by Haxo.
At that point, because like now his archers could all die. He'll still have all the Huskarls who can just finish off the survivors from that ridiculous cavalry charge.
Oh my God, what a charge!
Charged here, by the looks of things.
Oh, it looks like he's got his Huskarls. There was one fight that he's losing on the right side, on his right side, and he's got his Huskarls in that fight now against his cavalry.
They've gone in to fight the cataphracts. Probably not going to be all that effective, but the main line absolutely messy.
Just completely obliterated on Haxo's side. Unbelievable. That's a very, very smart tactic. I
to have just lost everything right at the start.
I don't think that's something I would have thought of doing. Is if you see that, like, oh God, I need to just play as defensive as possible. But no, he just went full on in, charged all of his cavalry, and
kind of makes sense. He looked up and saw there's an army with no cavalry defenses, and I've brought like 7 units of cavalry. What shall I do here? And I guess the simple strategy worked out.
It did indeed.
He's just completely broken through. The Haxo's general is fleeing. And now those archers and Huskarls are free to just set up in position, get all the flanking shots.
Exactly, yeah, because if cavalry is all the Haxo's left, he can't do the same thing because Prussian Prince will be able to set up a lot more defensively to receive those charges instead of, because the thing is, the charge that Haxo received was a running charge as well, so he was running into the charge, which means you take a lot more damage than just standing still, because he didn't think that was going to happen either, I think.
Yeah, I think he just ordered his men to run forwards, and he thought, no, those cav are probably going to go and fight on the flanks, right? They wouldn't just charge through the center and just obliterate it. Bart's still a little bit even, but
it's slightly in Prussian Prince's favor, but yeah, it's fairly even actually.
All these cavalry are basically bogged down. I guess they can do okay fighting against the Axemen, and that's why they're holding on.
Yeah, but
they're struggling to bring them down, but surely with just sheer numbers, he should be able to do it.
Exactly. There's just so many units left.
Some crazy tactics. The archer's going to be free to just shoot into the melee and kill everyone. Looks like Haxo's getting surrounded pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, on the left side it's looking like it's slightly in Haxo's favor, but on the right side, actually on my right side, sorry, on PrussianPrince's right side, he's got so many units left. Gotta remember though, a lot of those are archers, but still, it looks like it's going to be one in PrussianPrince's favor here. A lot of the units on Haxo's side are wavering as well, nearly about to rout now.
So Haxo's general story is in melee, so if he died, that might
that would definitely do it.
Of everyone else.
Yeah,
arrows are raining onto his general's
20
unit.
men.
He could be in trouble here.
Oh yes, they look very heavily armored though.
Still trying.
Only at 45 actually.
Axeman's starting to get routed just in melee. Those noble Alani cavalry do seem to do fine against the Huskarls.
Yeah, but there's still plenty left.
Them.
We still got 4 left on the other side. Enemy general's dead.
General's down.
There you go. That's going to be it.
Just eliminating him. There's so many archers there, all firing at the same unit.
Absolutely
I think he can
crazy.
now focus down all the cav with the archers and just destroy them.
Yeah.
So even though those Huskarls are fleeing from the cavalry engagement, will the cav manage to get the archers though? Possibility here. It's
hard to decide for Haxo, for example, what to do, because like, do you go for the Huskarls? Do you send your cav at the archers? Like, what do you do? There's so much to kill and only a few cavalry units to do it with, and at this point they all just rout.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Not much you could do after that.
A Pyrrhic victory, actually.
Still a Pyrrhic victory.
Interesting.
I think those cav really did kill a lot of the Huskarls in those cleanup engagements, because I guess really Prussian Prince didn't bring anti-cav stuff either. They'd both gone for infantry charge-based formations.
Very offensive.
So once his own cav got killed by the fact that he sort of sacrificed them in the main fight, there wasn't too much he could do against the remaining cav on Haxo's side, but it still wasn't enough. He had so many infantry left.
Very cool tactic, though. I like that a lot, because I did not expect to see anything along those lines in this tournament. Someone is charging the cavalry full on into the main line of a charging army on Haxo's side. Very interesting.
I was expecting, like, I'd never seen a Prussian Prince game, and with his reputation, I was like, we're going to have some amazing tactics here. But we're on a completely open map with no hidden position, no height. He brought a very normal-looking army. It's like, what's he going to do? Oh, okay. You're just going to run into the front line, and that actually wins the battle.
See, I wonder.
They don't need all these tactics to be the best player.
Well, the thing is, I'm sure because he's fought so many battles before, he knew exactly what to do in that situation. Yeah, because if Haxo had brought any different kind of army, he obviously would have done a different tactic. He wouldn't have charged his cavalry into a different kind of line. But
that composition.
Yeah, and he immediately knew charge in.
Everything I brought. Goodbye.
Yeah, exactly. So that was an interesting battle for Prussian Prince. He's going to be up against, I believe, Overkill or Lionheart, which we will see soon enough, I'm sure. So until then, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good day and goodbye.
See you then.